All right, guys, the semifinals has just been played. And today we're not going to go into super deep detail on each match since there's so many amazing matches. We're just going to go briefly over each category, each event, and go through it. And I'll give you guys my prediction for the final match that's coming up. So let's go through the singles matches first. All right, let's do men's singles. Victor Axelsen versus Cho Tian-chung. A great game, 21-15, 21-17 going into Axelsen's favor. Axelsen has been playing amazing, like absolutely amazing in this tournament. And fun fact, he's the only one, in the semifinals players for men's singles that didn't play a 3-set game yet. He only played 2-set games, finished every single match in 2 sets. And that's really, really impressive. And to be honest, watching Victor play this tournament, you can tell that he's super composed and super ready for this tournament, and he prepared really well. And not only just physically is he prepared, mentally you can tell that he's really patient, and he knows his game, and he's playing on all cylinders and just doing amazing. Of course, Cho Tian-chung, I think he did well today, but I don't think he played the best game he could have. He could have definitely played a little better, but Victor Axelsen, it was mostly because Victor Axelsen, was controlling the pace and just really did super well against Cho Tian-chung. Now at the bottom draw, it's Kunlavat Vitisar versus Zhao Junpeng, right, from China. And it was a really intense first set, with Kunlavat taking it with 22-20. And the second set was not close at all. And I think it was a pretty bad performance from Zhao Junpeng of China. He just wasn't in the game, all of a sudden out of rhythm and hitting a lot of mistakes, outshots, and just really wasn't part of the game. And it wasn't even close, right? In the second set. So it's going to be Victor Axelsen versus Kunlavat Vitisar in the finals for men's singles. Kunlavat is actually only 21 years old, so he is super young, right? And Victor, obviously, he's 28. So in this matchup, I think the obvious choice would be definitely Axelsen. Just even without seeing how they're playing, just based on their accolades alone, like Victor definitely has the upper edge, right? The only other not world juniors, the only other world championships that Kunlavat played, he lost first round. So this is actually the farthest he's ever gotten, and it's only his second time playing world championships. So it's really impressive. And to be honest, if he wins like the silver medal, which is he's already guaranteed if he, since he made finals, it's already really big achievement for him. But in this case, I'm still gonna have to go with Axelsen. He's just so composed this tournament. I think this is the best condition I've seen him in, throughout this whole year. And he's just really in it, like both physically and mentally, fully prepared. As long as nothing happens to him mentally, like anything changes before the finals match starts, I think he's going to be set to be this year's champion once again, taking back his title as world champion. And I think it'll be really amazing to see. I think the only way that Kunlavat has a chance to win is if he tries to catch the net with Victor. That will kind of prevent Victor from going into his attacks and, maybe make him a little uncomfortable, give Kunlavat some chances to come back and do some damage, right? And I think on Axelsen's side, the thing that he needs to watch out for the most is making sure that he doesn't give any fire to Kunlavat's game, right? Because obviously Kunlavat is young, right? So you don't want to give him many points in a row, right? And give him that confidence that he can win this game. You want to set a tone right away in the very beginning of like the first set, that this is my game. I'm the champion, right? Nobody's going to take this away from me. I'm winning this year, right? And that's, if Axelsen's able to do that, I think he should be able to, shut down Kunlavat and win the gold medal for men's singles. Now let's move on to the women's singles. All right, women's singles now. Chen Yufei versus Tai Suying, definitely the more entertaining match, right, of the two semifinal matches for women's singles. And it was super tight, 3 games, right? 15-21, 21-14, 21-18, and the game going into Chen Yufei's favor. And this game was especially the last set, the third set, I felt like Tai Suying really slowed down a little bit, wasn't as aggressive, and not playing as good as the first set, definitely. For some reason, just slowed down a little bit. And Chen Yufei, Chen Yufei is a really steady player, and very, very consistent. So I think she definitely took advantage of that and really took over the game from there, right? And she was actually leading a lot in the third game, I think. And she started and then Tai Suying started coming back 1 point at a time, right? And I almost thought Tai Suying was gonna make a full comeback, but Chen Yufei was able to finish it, secure it at 21-18 with Tai Suying smashing out. And it was an incredible game. And of course, on the top draw is Akena Yamaguchi versus An Se-young, right, from Korea. So it's Japan versus Korea. And that match was not as close as the Chen Yufei versus Tai Suying, with the match going to Akena's favor. And so in the finals, it's going to be Chen Yufei versus Akena Yamaguchi, right? And to be honest, I really like both players. I think Yamaguchi has a chance to really I think it really depends on how she plays, because sometimes she can play extremely, extremely well, right? And I think in that case, she can beat Chen Yufei, but Chen Yufei is just so consistent, and I honestly like the way that she played against Tai Suying in the semis. So I think in this case, I really want to go with Yamaguchi, but something's telling me to go with Chen Yufei. I think I might go with Chen Yufei because she played really good against Tai Suying semis. I hope she's keeps that rhythm go into the finals, and I think with that, Chen Yufei will be able to take the gold medal for the women's singles. And yeah, those are my predictions for the singles events for World Championships. And we're going to get into the doubles and mix in the next video.